Alright, what is going on, everybody? I am Chris C. Black Glove Reviews. If you like slashers, if you like gialli, also like horror, this is the place to be. Slasher Showcase, I talk about my favorite genre in horror, which is slashers. Just love it. People in a campsite, a summer camp, at a carnival, anywhere, abandoned warehouse, a mall. Masked killer or something you don't see, picking people off one by one. You can't beat that whatsoever. So, Slasher Showcase this time is a film I just really discovered. People talk about it. Garrett at Born to Be Rad has talked about it. Keith, man, Gorephobe has talked about it. Done a watch along on that. My man, Flesh Wound Dan from Flesh Wound Features, those boys have talked about this film, and that is Cheerleader Camp from 1988, also known as Bloody Pom Poms. Can I get an A, or can I get a B? Can I get a C? Stuff like that. This film, I hearken in with the films like the sequels to Sleepaway Camp. You know, Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 specifically. You put this one right in the middle there, or you can put this as an unofficial Sleepaway Camp type of film in that quadrilogy or whatever of films done at the time. The late 80s was a really great time for these gems for slashers to come out, and this one's no different. This was directed by John Quinn. It stars Betty Russell as Allison. We have Leif Garrett as Brent. I'm going to get to him in a second. Lucinda Dickey as Corey. We have Laurie Griffin as Bonnie, and we have the great, very funny big dude Travis McKenna as Timmy. The release date for this awesome slasher was June 21st in 1988. This was probably direct-to-video, like a lot of these films were at the time. Slashers were coming at the end of their, as I call, life cycle. 80s were the best time for these films. That's why it's my all-time favorite decade for horror films in general. Filming locations, my neck of the woods here in California. We have Bakersfield and we have Sequoia National Park. The last scene, or the first scene of this film, was done at one of the Bakersfield's high schools. So that's very cool, I believe, or their college or something like that. I go past there when I go up to see my parents all the time. Trust me, see the signs. So it's very cool. This is a gem in the slasher verse of slashers at the time. I'm shocked. This is my first time kind of watching this, but it's a really good one. So it starts out, this cheerleader, it starts out with this dream, and she is basically practicing her cheers. Then all of a sudden these pom-poms all come to life and basically kill her. She wakes up and finds out her group of these other cheerleaders and these dudes are going to this cheerleader camp place in this campsite, in this, summer camp place to practice for competitions that they're having, that this woman is hosting. And yeah, so you have theirs, and each one of them has a mascot. And as these dreams happen, these people start getting picked off one by one. A couple of these ladies get picked off. There's this creepy sheriff that's having sex with the woman that's running this whole thing. You have this great cast of characters. There's dark comedy in with it, which a lot of these slasher films did. Towards the end of the decade, Sleepaway Camp, of course, comes to mind doing that. And when you do it good, you do it good. I used to not be too keen on these, but yeah, this holds a special place in my heart. It's a very euphoric type of a slasher. When you find out who the killer really is, it goes to a great ending. Just everything is really good. There's some hilarious spots here, so it lightens up the mood. And then towards the end, of course, the body count keeps on going up and up. And when you find out who the killer is, which I kind of knew, like maybe at the start or towards the end, you kind of know who the killer is, but you don't know after the first time. So this is a good one. I give it a strong 8 out of 10. Yeah, this is an upper echelon slasher for me. I just don't know. It just hits a bit differently with yours truly. So I do like it a lot. And like I say, this was released in June 21st, 1988. It had its anniversary. So there's a sex scene between the chick that runs this place and the sheriff, and there is a record there that is really Leif Garrett's. I guess he was a singer, and I guess it's his record or his album that you see there. That I really didn't know. These are some heavy hitting actors from the time. We got some sexy ladies in here, and there's some quick kind of like you can say sex scenes at the time, which I found pretty cool and risque for that time because this is direct to video stuff. So there's certain privileges you can do. Not a lot of information on this film. Director John Quinn, I didn't put a lot into the research of looking up what he kind of did. I know a lot of these ladies too are producers and what have you, so this is a good one. I highly recommend it. Of course, that is Cheerleader Camp, aka Bloody Pom Poms from 1988. If you like what you see here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, I am Black Love Reviews. I will see you all savages next time. Later.